Hey everybody, it's Veltara here with Role Playing Public Radio. I put the dragon in Dungeons and Dragons, and also the dungeon. I do have a dungeon, but it's not what you think it's for. Today we're back with the third episode of The Labor of Dogs, which is the beginning of a Delta Green campaign where nothing will go wrong and everyone is friends. To remind you all who our characters are, let's just go ahead and start in Discord order. Please remind us who you're playing, what their code name is. And yeah.
Hey, it's Russ Payne with Role Playing Public Radio. I am playing Agent JULIAN, aka Erik Sørensen, a Danish-American antiques expert, authenticator, with a gun, a knife, some coke, and a dream to get out and get off this island alive. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of this. And also, Role Playing Public Radio. It's that you're listening to it right now. Yeah.
I'm Yeti. I'm playing Emma Masterson, who is a Rand Corporation analyst who wanted to make the world a better place and now just wants to get away from the creepy people that may or may not eat people. And that's pretty much where we're at.
I'm Faye. First off, I just love that you can say Rand Corporation and make the world a better place in the same sentence. I think that's hysterical.
Well, what else are they doing?
What indeed?
It's right there on the character sheet. Work towards a better future through better policy.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking choke and die. Alright, I'm Faye, you know who I am, don't look for me, etc., etc. I am playing Estelle Cunegonde, Agent JöRMUNGANDR. She may or may not have cannibalistic tendencies, that's yet to be proven, and she's very eyes on the prize right now, and maybe a little interested in nurturing the agent instincts of one Jennifer.
Oh no.
Is that what you think is going on?
Yeah. You gotta take care of the young ones. Gotta teach them to fly before you kick them out of the nest.
Speaking of young ones kicked out of the nest, I believe that we left off last episode where we had finally found the secret underground bunker, that the barracks of the facility has been converted into a storage facility for what looks like a bunch of expired maids, let's say. I believe that we left off right there in that room after everyone made a bunch of sanity tests and projected things onto their friends and loved ones. And yeah, so we're there with Perseverance. What do you do?
So, just real quick, does anything happen when you hit 0 bonds? Does anything happen there, or are you just a sad person?
You become a very sad person, very sad and lonely.
Okay. All right.
You start downloading Twitter and all other manner of social media to make up for the void in your life.
Oh,
I mean, like, you lose bonds are the best way to restore sanity in a campaign in your home scene. So basically, you're like, this is the most sanity I'll have for the rest of my life. Yeah.
So we put the maid into the soup, right? We put the girl who's not dead but not alive into the soup.
one who resurrected the soldiers who we then killed again.
Right.
We did put her in the soup.
Yeah.
And we discovered that there may or may not be a fucking nuclear submarine.
Yeah, the submarine.
Yeah, and we kind of decided that was a little beyond our character's capabilities to, like, cause a meltdown.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's also not viable for an escape route because it is fucking beached.
Yeah. I don't know how you go through all the trouble of getting a nuclear submarine and then parking it wrong.
I mean, I do.
It's kind of like
I don't know how you spend $5 million to go in a submarine that implodes.
My god.
Well, I mean, it was built different.
It sure was.
It's true. I mean, people buy Cybertrucks. Like, people just make bad decisions. So, so yeah, we still need to find. We've only found a couple of the 4 books that we're supposed to find, and
so far you have found 2.
Yeah,
we found 2. I thought we found 1.
Oh yeah, you found 1.
We found 1, and then another one.
You looked at a different one, but you didn't realize what you were looking at.
Oh.
You didn't investigate it yet.
Okay. So Perseverance is here, right?
Perseverance is here, yeah.
I think
So there's the upstairs alchemy lab, or there we think there's a hidden room in the office, and so we can check that out. And Perseverance is helping us. What was she wanting again, aside from putting the maid in the soup?
You didn't ask her.
Okay, yes.
yeah, not yet.
So Perseverance, what's next? We seem to have interrupted the plans, but you understand we can't. This can't work on a wide scale. Like, you don't have enough maids to cover a single battlefield's recovery. Like, wars generate hundreds, thousands of casualties. You only have like 20, 30 maids? Like, you can't.
There are only 20 to 30 maids at this facility. Titus owns 12 orphanage corporations worldwide. It is, I don't want to say trivial, but quite easy to obtain girls around the age of 13.
It's the reason the orphanages are open in the specific areas they're open. Think about it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's okay. Well, we should find that lab.
Yeah, let's. Perseverance. Do you know where we can find the? Oh, what was it called? It wasn't the. I wanted to call it like the inner sanctum or whatever, but I know that's not what it's called.
I only knew it as the alchemist lab.
So the places you haven't been to is you haven't really explored the office. There's a couple things in the library you haven't done, and you haven't visited the solarium.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yes, the solarium.
Yeah.
Perseverance.
Yes.
I want your final answer. Do you want to stop your father?
Yes, I don't think that, as much as I think life-saving is an important pursuit, I don't think this is the way to go about it.
You want to stop your father by any means necessary.
She's like a little conflicted on because she's not sure if she could do violence. Like that's the impression you're getting. But she does eventually nod.
I see. Then you'll have no qualms about the way we resolve this.
She she points at all of the girls. I have one qualm. You have to make sure that someone takes care of them. You can't just leave them all alone.
I see.
Can we bring them back? Is that or are they like this forever?
Currently, we don't know of any way to rouse them. It's very far down on the list of priorities in the captain's research.
Okay.
The captain.
Yes.
What do you know about him?
I met him when I was very young. There was a disaster, and he was part of a group that moved me when my parents died. He moved me to one of Titus's orphanages. And then all I know is that he has a residence somewhere here on the island, and he's the one that conducts the research into Project Dogma.
I see. So then he needs to be dealt with as well.
And she nods.
Well, it's either that or we figure out if we can flip him to our side, but after seeing everything that he's been working on, I'm not sure that that's...
Maybe the colonel could have, but I don't think I don't think we have the right tools for that. Do you think at Perseverance are there, we passed a couple side branches on the way. Do you know where those lead? Is there anything else down here?
I know that, so you passed 2 side branches.
Yeah.
Which tells you that one of the side branches leads up to the Potemkin village, and where they do exercises for Project Dogma. And you sealed that one, so...
Yeah!
We did.
And she doesn't know where the other one goes. She's not really allowed to go places. She does it anyway, but she's not allowed to.
Okay. Well, why don't we, since we're already down... Yeah, the unknown side branch. Let's see what that's it.
Take us to the solarium.
Is there anything that you want to explore in the sub facility?
Is there anything... I mean... We're looking for books, documents, and alchemist occult shit. Yeah.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of materials down here, right?
All of the areas are helpfully labeled. There's a map on the wall. You want me to tell you?
Oh, yeah. If there's a map, yeah.
I love
All
maps.
right. So obviously there's the submarine bay. There's munitions, a workshop, the administrative office, a mess hall, the bathing facilities, a warehouse, and the barracks.
And we're at the barracks right now.
We are at the barracks right now.
Are these all close together, or is it more
They're all
like
close together. It's
Alright,
all
cool,
it's
cool.
all one facility.
Jormungandr wanders off to check the barracks, or not the
In the
barracks? Yeah, sorry, the warehouse. I meant to say.
I was going to say warehouse and munitions sound like winners.
I'm
Alright,
going
so-
to check the workshop to see what kind of workshop it is.
So the warehouse is meant to store any gross items that are not contained within the workshop or the munition storage. But you notice that a significant portion of the warehouse has been converted into a barracks for the ogre personnel.
Weaponry and such.
No, other items that like sundry necessary for the safety
Right.
of a group of people and also technical maintenance on the submarine.
Okay.
The workshop is a machining workshop. There's a bunch of things for turning steel and raw components into items necessary for maintenance on the submarine, as well as things for research into Project Dogma. It is right across from the munition storage, but it's just a normal like workshop, more or
Okay.
less.
All
If you
right.
need like heavy industry tools, this is where you'd find it.
Okay. There's no alchemist shit or weird magical shit.
No, this is a normal workshop.
Okay. I'll go to the warehouse too.
Well, normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, normal for the secret sub base.
Yeah.
Right,
So
yeah,
where
let's-
else are we checking?
Let's go check out the munitions area.
Okay.
What do we find there?
So the munition storage is a room that contains all of the equipment necessary to maintain, store, and transport for rearming a number of munitions for the submarine in the dry dock. So it's mostly just like racks of things or stuff like moved alongside. So there's a bunch of forklifts. Somebody want to roll a relevant military skill or perhaps a scientific skill?
Yeah, I'll roll my military science. 30 under 40.
It's all useless. The submarine
Oh,
exists in the dry
right.
dock, but the tunnels are so small that the equipment to move it can't adequately maneuver. So it's amazing that the 300 kilogram, 7-meter long torpedoes were even moved to the munition storage in the first place.
Oh my god.
Moving them back out would be like comically maneuvering a large couch in an apartment sitcom.
Oh my fucking
Also,
god.
there is what looks like a not hastily constructed, but like constructed with no plan, very large storage locker made out of some dark material in the back. It's like the size of like a walk-in freezer at a restaurant.
Ooh, what's in there?
Do you have
I'm
any
ready to roll
type of
sand.
metallurgy?
Oh,
Metallurgy.
no
Okay.
heavy machinery, microelectronics and such, but
Okay. It's just made out of some kind of dark metal. And when you open it up, roll sanity.
Is there a Geiger counter
Just
in the area?
Oh fuck.
all right, 11 under 64. I crit.
There
make it.
is a so you don't take any.
Great.
There is a stockpile of nuclear warheads, just chilling
I don't like
in
that.
what you now believe is probably a lead-lined container.
So Jeffrey's gonna like, as the realization dawns, immediately snap the container shut and just say, "This secret subbase fucking sucks. I hate it.
So-
I want to go home."
Is this the kind of this isn't the kind of radiation that just blasted us with shit, right? Is this just like
It depends on how well designed or if they're
Do
damaged.
any of you know anything about nuclear weapons?
My
No.
ca- no.
I could do science math wouldn't work.
aren't
I
you
don't think.
would you know shit about nuclear weapons based on being sub
I mean, yeah,
commanders and
like
shit?
military science I could roll, but like
Yeah, that would have some.
Yeah, so
yeah.
you're not going to know how it works, but here's the thing. These are like old warheads. They're meant to go into Polaris A1 SLBM missiles, right? You didn't see any of those. These are just the nuclear portion of it. There's nothing to fire it with.
Oh, boy.
And the other problem is like if they're 4 Polaris missiles, that means they're stupid old. And if they're stupid old, that means all of the limited life components have deteriorated. So the chance that it even has anything like radioactive left in it is very old, or is not very likely. And so when you think about the submarine, the chance that the submarine even has fuel in it is very low. They probably have a nuclear reactor with no nuclear reaction.
This is
Everything in this secret submarine facility is like for the creation of a libertarian paradise, and yet none of it works.
and yet somehow exactly emblematic of what would happen. This is the fucking Twitter of submarines.
Jennifer is gonna make a mental note to go and see a radiologist at some point when she gets back to the States, and once again say this place sucks and I want to go home.
Can I search around? I don't know if it would be in the area, but are there any like small arms or things like that for the ogre personnel, like pistols or anything? Okay, yeah. Can I get a pistol and some ammunition?
Trivially.
Okay, perfect. I will go over to Jennifer and I will grab her arm.
What?
I will hold it out and I will put the pistol in your hand. Now you're armed.
Thanks.
Just do it like I showed you earlier.
Okay.
We have rifles.
Yeah, I was gonna say we still have our weapons from topside, but I will take the
your
pistol.
Miles equipped.
Yeah, that's
very
not
real rifles.
You can't really walk around the manor with the rifle. That would be a little suspect, you know?
I feel like we're already suspect because we're gone off course. We all should be in the woods playing their little.
The man
fucking
bought a
war game.
submarine and beached it underground. You think that he's that smart?
Well,
I mean,
he did
remember
raise the dead.
He did remember the lead refrigerator for his nuclear warheads. So
Yeah.
Did he raise the dead or did someone else
Over under.
raise the dead?
Well, he's
he did.
He's the
Amazing
right
card
person to
magic,
do it.
remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Perseverance is missing.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
God
While
damn
you
it.
were running around, nobody paid attention to where she went.
Okay. I'm gonna look. So there's nothing in the. Did we look in the warehouse?
Yeah, it's just stuff.
Okay. So there's nothing culty or weird in this sub base section.
I mean, other than that, the base sucks. No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the Polaris missiles should be enough to get like an international strike force because we know that they're not working, but if Delta Green needs a cover story of why this place should be raided, that's a good one.
Yeah. Loose nuclear materials out in the wild gives pretty good reason.
So hey, let's pop it open, take a photo with our photo with our phone, and then like encrypt it because we still have our phones, right?
Yeah, of course you have your phones.
All right, so pop it open, take a photo, hide it on the phone so they don't casually find it. They search it.
Does the camera go all funny whenever you're
probably is going to be a little
bit,
static.
yeah. A little bit, yeah.
fucking great?
Yeah. Well, it's for the cause. So let's get out of here. Let's quickly check that other side so that she doesn't know about.
You hear the sound of tires on concrete?
Oh, good. Do I have time to check the girl pool to see if Perseverance went back there?
No.
Fuck. Okay. Stealth it is then.
Are they coming from is there only one entrance into the sub base that we know of?
There is only one entrance in the subplace as far as going to the rest of the island is concerned.
Is the tires coming from that?
Yeah. So around the corner is Perseverance on a little truck. It's one of those little people movers that you see in airports because she figured it's going to suck to try to walk back through the tunnel.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
That
She's
would
smart
suck.
then.
All right. Great. I hop in and say we should probably at least look and see what's in that side branch you haven't been in, and then we can go check up the solarium and the study.
Let's do it.
So it's just, like 10 minutes of extremely boring driving through a tunnel. The tunnel looks wide enough that you could probably fit two of these little carts past each other. So like two-way traffic is definitely possible. But they don't keep one at the mansion, probably because they don't want people going back and forth that often. So yeah, you get to the little ladder and hatch that goes up to somewhere. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Do you want to just open the hatch, or...
I will listen at the hatch first.
All right, roll alertness.
Okay. Oh, shit. 22.
Okay, so roll sanity.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Couldn't be me.
Oh, that's a 95. Yeah, I fail.
Oh, 95. Okay, go ahead and take one sanity.
All right. Cool.
So you hear voices,
Mm-hmm.
but the thing is, you've been around the block with Delta Green before.
Mm.
So you know that these voices are not real. You're just hearing them.
Can I tell what they're saying?
It's just like mumbling and whispering. You feel like there is someone on the other side of this, but like logically you know that it's dead silent, but your brain is telling you there is activity.
Okay. I just sort of like close my eyes and open the hatch and sort of, yeah, hope for the best.
So it opens into the floor of a one-room shack, more or less. It looks like it's built out of wood that was probably come directly from the island, like right around where it is. There is a bed, a table, a chair, a refrigerator, and piles of diaries, journals, and computer equipment.
Oh, I think this is the captain's residence. I immediately get in and start combing through the materials.
Yeah, I guess I'll head up there too.
Yep.
Are any of you good with computers?
I have computer science at 60. Yes, I'll check the computer stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's probably easy to go through. Everybody who enters, go ahead and roll your sand if you haven't already. So, Ross, you're exempt.
I fail that.
Is rolling... Oh, wait, no, that's a 90. Never mind. I failed.
All right. You will each take one sanity as well. It feels like something is watching you. You can't see anything. You look out you open the door and look around and all you see is an outhouse. You know there's nothing here, but like it feels like there's something here.
Could I use I use unnatural? Have I experienced this specific sensation before?
What's your natural at?
20.
Okay, yeah.
Come on.
JöRMUNGANDR's seen some shit.
That's 13.
So it is probably that whatever research in here is so toxic to like the human condition that your brain is trying to get you to flee from it.
Oh. Where is the source of fear? Is it the computer or the books?
The entire shack.
The entire fucking shack. Okay. All right.
So yeah, let's go down the list here.
All right.
So the research is spread across everything. He doesn't appear to have particularly cared about where he organizes it. Some of it is like in the diaries, and then some of it is on the computer equipment, and it just kind of ping-pongs back and forth. The research appears to be divided into two broad categories: strategies and candidates. Strategies appear to involve the manipulation of some kind of occult equation, while candidates are a list of people and groups that the captain views as beneficial to his research in some way. So you find a bunch of files on the computer. He doesn't lock any of this shit. It's just there because who would go into his fucking shack in the middle of the woods on a private island that it has its own private military? And as we've said before, nuclear submarine. Strategies involve methods of, quote, disseminating the catalyst for hypergeometric transposition and ways to, quote, anchor the catalyst to the ritual. Some of these involve strange surgical methods, some of them, such as inscribing a key of Solomon on, quote, the interior flesh or organs of the candidate. And an image of the required key of Solomon is included. Do you have occult or history?
I do.
I have. Yeah.
All right, go look at the funny diagram.
Yeah.
Jennifer
Either
can
of
show
you-
Grandma and Grandpa the funny symbol.
Yeah. Can either of you make heads or tails of this?
Yes. That's a 2.
So
Under
the
30.
particular key of Solomon referenced is configured to summon Azazel, the scapegoat of sins, and the fallen angel that teaches forbidden knowledge to humans.
I relay as such.
One of the interesting things you find, those of you who are not looking through the electronic stuff, there is a cassette player jammed into the mess of everything else with some leather-bound journal sitting on top of it.
Like, open up the journal. Does this look like it was written recently, or is this like an old, like 100-year-old diary or whatever?
It's not a 100-year-old diary, but it could be like maybe 10, 15, maybe 20 years old.
Okay.
The paper is starting to fade just a little bit.
Okay. So it's probably his diary. If he started, like, look at the last page. Does it look like very recent? So he's just been keeping it all this time? Or does it look like, yeah.
The last couple pages have been completely filled in with black ink, but the ending cover has scrawled on the inside, go back again, keep going back.
Okay. Are there headphones with the cassette player?
So here's the thing about the cassette player.
Yeah.
There's a ton of cassettes. None of them have tape.
None of them. Like, there's no interior for the cassettes. They're all
they're
empty.
Just completely empty cassettes.
Can I put one in and play it?
Sure.
He's been eating them.
Does it do anything?
Yeah, everybody roll sand.
Yeah.
Yay!
How can you do this to me?
I'm making that's
fine.
It's a crit fail.
I got a 78. I failed.
I rolled a
Regular fail.
51.
Crit fail.
Yes.
Oh god, what should I do on a crit fail?
Normally it's max sand loss, but obviously you can make it.
So it's just one, because sound comes out of it. It sounds very far away and very distorted. There is what sounds like a masculine voice having a conversation, what sounds like a panicked feminine voice, but the languages are all garbled. It may as well be Animal Crossing noises for all you can understand.
I put in the next one and play it.
Exactly the same.
Interesting.
Like, not the same, like, identical. It's like it's the same thing as someone talking to someone else.
Do any of the cassette tapes seem significant over the others? Like, written
they have
or anything?
numbers written on them.
Mm-hmm.
They could be dates or they could be locations.
Dates are like longitude kind of shit, or?
Yeah, they're not written. So it's like the exact numbers line up for either dates or locations, but like they seem to be in some kind of organizing shorthand that the captain uses for himself. So it'd be difficult to tell what it correlates to.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Interesting. Very interesting.
You want to look at the rest of the journal?
Yeah. I'll be looking at that while she's playing the tape.
Okay. The first several pages are also completely covered with black ink, but the 7th page has been scribbled over diagonally with the apparent title of the grimoire, The Nothing Inside Me. Do you wish to continue?
Yes.
So just skimming it, I imagine you're not looking at particular... you're not studying it.
Yeah.
It looks like a transcription of months of interviews between Chief Warrant Officer Carter Renault and a second person referred to only as K. This appears to be transcribed audio recordings of the interviews. K describes to Carter a series of strange, quote, missing time experiences, where reality begins to warp around them. Familiar locations disappear. Mom and pop stores are replaced by empty lots. An old tree is now a concrete slab. A friend's house is a foreclosed wreck. No one else seems to notice the changes, causing concern and considerable stress for Kay. Kay talks about beginning to become unmoored temporally or spatially, walking endlessly down the same hallway, repeating the same 15 minutes of time, opening a door and stepping out into an unfamiliar location on the other side of town. Weirdly, Carter's responses and questions are so incongruous to what Kay is saying that it feels like you're reading two different conversations. Carter is focused on obtaining information on something called Fairlight, what it is, where it is, who is involved, what it does. The end of the journal features an almost catatonic Kay who believes that the inside of their person is becoming empty. They believe they are being divested of some integral core, a key facet of human personality that is being eaten by an unknown devourer. Carter expresses irritation, berating Kay for, quote, bringing this on yourself.
So the questioner, what they're looking for something called what, Theralife?
Fairlight.
Theralight. And is there any indication of like what that is from the questions? Like, is it a person, a monster, an organization, a place?
No, the questions are: what is it? Where is it? Who's involved?
Okay, and
But
they're not answered.
Kay does not appear to be capable of answering those questions.
Okay. And I've never heard that word before.
You could roll a cult.
Yeah, 37 under 70.
So you don't know what Fairlight is, but it sounds like, you know, the government is always doing like weird projects in their shit, right? So this is probably not your organization, but it might be some other relevant organization poking around in things they shouldn't, because you know that from the story about the ghost of Futenma, CWO Carter Renault was involved in cleaning up weird supernatural things. So Fairlight could be a failed program, perhaps, from another government organization.
Okay. All right.
Or a successful program from another government organization, whichever's worse.
I don't like how that sounds.
Yeah, it's not good. Okay, so our orders are to like, well, we'll definitely take that with us, and I guess in one of the or some of the tapes, I don't know. We should.
I assume there's too much here to transport.
There's too much to transport. There is still a bunch of useful information on the computers and in the writings.
Yeah.
So you could go through that.
Okay.
Do we have the general time frame that the captain arrived on the island, right?
Yeah.
Do any of the journals correspond to that time frame?
These appear to be completely research based, and not
not
like diaries or histories
right.
of events. It's like just case studies.
Gotcha.
So there are, in a bunch of the journals, there are pasted in lists of acceptable candidates that look like they are pasted in enrollment registers from Titus's orphanages, as well as like staff files from the maid services, and they just have writing all over them, like aptitude levels and like resistances and all kinds of weird clinical information to be writing about little girls.
Yeah.
There's another potential candidate list that includes a Southern Baptist organization operating out of Oregon.
Ooh, make a note of that.
The captain has apparently met with them several times in the presence of what seems to be a co-conspirator named Stephen Alziz.
Who's that?
The major successful solution to his occult theorem is described as a method for the creation of an extra-dimensional rebus. There is like an entire like matrix drawn out on the computer that describes a ritual that binds a candidate to a catalyst, creating a gestalt that the captain has dubbed Nightingales. The notes further mention that while the Nightingale has obvious applications for securing funding, it is ultimately a failure as both a candidate and a long-term asset, as Nightingales have a life expectancy of a few weeks at best and a few days on average.
So with my, I don't know if I'd need to roll for it, but with my high occult and high unnatural, I would know what a rebus is, right? Like I would know.
Absolutely, you know what a rebus is.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's the great work of alchemy.
It is the great work of alchemy indeed. I'm just gonna tuck that right into my front pocket for later. Are any of the rosters that we have here that he's got? God, fuck, what am I trying to say? Are any of the candidate lists? Do they include the maids from the island that we've seen? Like any,
you recognize like the oldest one. Her name has been scribbled out, and she apparently does not meet whatever aptitude requirement to become a candidate is.
What about Perseverance?
You don't find Perseverance.
Okay, interesting.
Not on the list for whatever reason.
There is anomalously one name that stands out as not being feminine. There is a Leon Baudelaire.
Interesting. Okay. What did the tiny maid call Perseverance when we were on the ferry over? Because she was like,
Claire.
Remember Claire? Okay.
Can you all roll search?
Yeah.
I mean, I can. I will, but
That's a 25 under 30.
that's a 59 over 20.
So it takes a lot of like putting things together and digging through files. But you find a like binder that's like been shoved under some of the floorboards. And it appears to be detailed documentation on how to successfully prepare copies of On Healing the Sick for use as catalysts in the creation of nightingales. Notes suggest that it destroys the intended use of the grimoire and is allegedly very dangerous. But there's a handwritten sticky note on the inside cover that mentions anecdotal evidence of a conversation the captain had with Alziz, where Alziz assured him that, quote, the Archangel will not mind the sabotage.
Great. So that kind of explains why they had so many fucking copies of On Healing the Sick. Are the other books mentioned by name at all in these search papers? Like Grieving Heiress, Carcosan versus... Okay. There's a lot here
Shit, yeah.
that needs to not be here.
I was going to say, yeah, we could just set a fire, but that would eventually leave a smoke trail, but like we're already kind of on a timer anyway.
Yeah, just that, but like we're not even guaranteed that the fire would destroy everything satisfactorily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Oh?
Elaborate.
I can, if you just want them to be like, you want them to like burn until they're gone, right?
Yeah.
I could do that.
Oh, is this a gift of yours?
Something like that.
Okay. Are you done with the computer, Jennifer?
Yeah, I think we've seen everything we need to see.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and we'll move on to the mansion.
Okay. You'll want to stand back. It's kind of scary.
Well, we could go down. I mean, we'll have to go down the hatch anyway. So, unless we're closer to the mansion, yeah.
You'll want to go back downstairs.
All right.
Just close the hatch so that you don't hear.
Okay.
So
That's
she
ominous.
has told you to close the hatch so you don't hear, but is one of you going to listen anyway?
I am not. Sounds like
I
a
will.
Jormungandr thing. Yeah.
I'm gonna listen in case this poor girl needs help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gets hurt in the fire.
You hear her chanting another kind of prayer, like when she was stabilizing the colonel's condition.
Mm-hmm.
She says over and over, "My will is the will of God, and his enemies crumble at my cry. My will is the will of God, and his enemies crumble at my cry." And then you hear everything burst into flame. She opens the hatch, and behind her you can see pillars of blue fire engulfing everything in the shack.
All right.
Well, that's a neat trick.
I'm glad she's on our side. So we need to keep her on our side.
Yeah, maybe don't upset her.
No. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Well, I did keep the diary. Well, no, there's no point in keeping the diary.
Well,
the Nothing Inside Me.
Well, yeah, let's keep that. That's one book.
It's
Yeah.
portable.
Yeah. So
Might
keep
as well, right?
yeah, the that might help us find out who this other organization is. Or
Is that's the one that references Stephen Alziz, right? I think you're like that's significant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that one doesn't reference Stephen Alziz, but there's a sticky note that does, so you can just slap that onto your leather bound.
Just double curse it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Severance drives the little car back up to the mansion. You take the service elevator back up into the wine cellar. What do you do?
All right. Let's check out the solarium first.
Did any of us swipe one of the... Did we find where Titus keeps his special supplement blood? Did we find that the first time we came through here? Or did
You know that
did
there
we
was
call
a
it that?
fridge in the bar?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
Julian saw where it was.
Yeah, I saw it. I definitely told people, that.
Yeah.
He
If
drinking
he's fucking
blood.
drinking blood, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's also a
Solarium.
vampire. Yeah, we haven't been there yet.
On the way there, can I have you make alertness tests?
Yes.
Do we
Fuck.
have to?
One of my dice disappeared. Hold on.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
I
a
make
straight
it.
50 over 4.
That is a 58 under 70.
It sounds like there is a large and heated discussion happening in the ballroom. Probably it is people talking about and arguing over Project Dogma. So it looks like Titus is going to be distracted for now.
Okay. Do we recognize the voices at all? Or
It sounds like Titus talking to the Spec Ops guys from earlier.
all right. Are we able to get past them?
Oh yeah, trivially.
Okay, yeah, let's
It's
get
just
past
you can
them.
hear them as you go by.
Okay, cool.
Are they like upset shouting, or is it like
Some of it, but like it's kind of like Titus is trying to bring them around to like
The undead fucking
atrocities are
soldiers?
fine. They seem less like worried about they seem worried about the long-term consequences to health. Like, can you guarantee that this is not just gonna like fuck up people?
Yes.
Apparently none of them saw the girls like keel over after using their healing abilities, so it's likely they don't know about that part of it.
all right then?
That is a lot of people that suddenly know about death not being permanent anymore.
Mhm.
That is a lot of vectors.
And they are all highly trained.
Not only are they all
Outnumber
highly
you.
Yeah.
not only are they all highly trained spec ops whatevers, they are going to go back to government officials and fucking stakeholders and be like, guys, guess what? We can work people to death for real.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
So on the second floor of Galarian Manor, the solarium is marked by an image of the full moon passing in front of the sun. Their heavy French stars make up the entrance. Obviously, they require a key. Perseverance is holding the key ring, and it is made of a bunch of strange-looking keys. So she starts with a key that has teeth that look like the alchemical symbol for Saturn. Appears to be made of the same material that the nuclear fridge was. So she unlocks it and opens it, and it opens into a long hallway with another set of double doors. I assume you all enter in after her and close the doors behind you.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, she closes and locks the doors behind her. You come up to the next one. It's the alchemical symbol for Venus, and it appears to be made of copper. She unlocks the large double doors, pushes them open, revealing another long hallway.
And I assume at this point it is longer than the fucking architectural space could allow.
Yeah, everybody want to roll Sam? Thanks
Yeah.
for pointing that out.
There it is.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I fucking realized it once I figured out what the key
I was like, wait a
Yep.
second, are all these doors stacked on each other? And then
No,
I
No,
definitely failed
I
again.
fucking fail that for sure.
It's
I'm
one
fine.
if you fail. The mansion, or at least this part of it, does not appear to conform to the bounds of reality. It goes way further than it should.
Julian just mutters, I really regret reading House of Leaves now. Oh, you'll love it, they said. Fucking book club.
House of Leaves based on real accounts.
Yeah.
So she works through all of the doors in this order. There's the Jupiter key made of tin, the Mercury key made of tempered glass filled with quicksilver, the Mars key made of iron, the Moon key made of silver, and finally the Sun key made of gold. And you come out into a large, well-apportioned solarium. There are several couches in a rough semicircle made for reclining and relaxing. The other features of the room include a lectern in the exact middle of the room facing the couches, and a phonograph off to the side. Curiously, while the solarium appears to have plenty of natural light, all of the window glass has been replaced by opaque sheets of obsidian.
So we
So
actually can't see out.
You can't see out.
So,
Yeah.
are there any
There's
lighting
light.
fixtures?
No, appears to
Great.
be lit entirely by the windows that cover the whole room.
Which are
again
the
are
ones that are
opaque
made
sheets
out of
obsidian.
So we've seen the mansion from the outside. Were we able to see the solarium from the outside? Did it?
Absolutely not.
Okay. All right. Cool.
It's not another sand roll.
No, that's part of the
Wonders
first
of,
one.
yeah.
the
You
wonders
can't be
of
scared about the fact that it's
bespoke architecture.
something like that.
Is there a record on the phonograph?
There is a record on this phonograph.
All right, one track mind. Let's go. Let's get over there and start playing that.
Yeah.
Is it labeled? Is there a label on it first?
There is not a label.
Okay. Cool.
I'm going to tell
I
you
love playing on
what
unlabeled
plays,
records.
and you
Mhm.
can tell me when you decide to turn it off.
Okay.
So playing the record reveals that it is a collection of a series of sustained tones, and listening to the tones generates sensations inside your internal monologue, forcing you to imagine specific scenes in the following order: an empty hallway, a ground well lit by moonlight, a dark corner of a basement filled with the sounds of a boiler, a city alleyway at night. The shadows make it impossible to see the end. A tunnel with no light. A deep hole in the earth. A system of obsidian caverns. A nothingness. Everybody roll sand.
Yep.
There it is. Yep.
Hey, I make that
I
one.
say I fucking fail that.
That's a fail for me.
It's one if you fail.
Woohoo.
We're
Okay.
just bleeding you dry from 1,000 cuts.
Yep. Does it keep going?
Nope, that's where it ends.
All right.
I'm
Are there
putting
any other
Jormungandr.
records?
Jormungandr is going down in my black book of misdeeds for performing sonic warfare on us.
It appears that it's just set up to loop.
Okay. Interesting. Is it a single-sided record?
Single-sided.
Okay.
I'm going to search the room to see if there's anything that is not, obviously inside.
Yeah, let's roll a search.
While he's searching, can I look around? Are there any like electronics stuff, computer
No,
in
this
here?
seems to be a very analog room.
Okay,
I failed my search check, so someone else will have to.
Okay.
give it a try. That's a 2.
Okay. So you get two things. On the lectern that the couches are facing is an English Standard Version Bible, open to the Song of Solomon, chapter 4, with several highlighted verses. Fucking around in the lectern reveals two things. One, there's a hidden drawer underneath the top of the lectern. It is like barely visible. If you were to move the book, you could look inside of it. And the carpet you thought was all one color, just a plush red. But now that you're standing on the lectern and looking around, there are grains in the fabric that appear to create some kind of pattern. You don't need to roll for it. You've seen it before. This is the Key of Solomon for Azazel.
Well, that fills me with confidence. Let's go ahead and look in that drawer.
Okay, you don't want to read. You don't want to read the highlighted sections.
I'll read the highlighted sections.
Okay, it's Song of Solomon, chapter 4. You have captivated my heart, my sister, my bride. You have captivated my heart with one glance of your eyes, with one jewel of your necklace. How beautiful is your love, my sister, my bride. How much better is your love than wine, and the fragrance of your oils than any spice. Your lips drip nectar, my bride. Honey and milk are under your tongue. The fragrance of your garments is like the fragrance of Lebanon. A garden locked is my sister, my bride. A spring locked, a fountain sealed.
Do you read those out loud?
No.
Perseverance appears to be avoiding the lectern.
Imagine that.
In the hidden drawer is a prepared copy of On Healing the Sick.
Flipping through it, are there any highlighted passages? I don't want to get sucked into it, but
Surprisingly,
distinguishing
looking
marks?
through this version of On Healing the Sick produces none of the effects that the other one had. It looks like there are many additions and changes to the text. Things have been pasted over, crossed out, edited. There's images drawn in the margins or drawn over text. Looks like somebody has chopped and screwed it.
Interesting. While the two are searching, can I speak to Perseverance?
Yes, of course.
What's the purpose of this room?
There's two purposes to this room. Mr. Titus enjoys a relaxing reading time where one of the girls will read to him from the book. He enjoys it a lot. And the other use of this room, of course, involves the phonograph and the other book.
And is it Titus that reads from that book?
No, the girls have to read from the book
While the phonograph plays.
while the phonograph plays.
What's your relationship with Titus?
Mr. Titus is my employer and is my legal guardian.
Can someone with human? Can I get someone with human to come over here?
Sure. I got you, Pam. Yeah, I make that 53 under 60.
She's not lying. Titus is her employer and legal guardian. But like, as far as the room goes, it's not like she's heard about what goes on in here from hearsay.
You're a rebus, aren't you? You succeeded in some way.
Yes. Stephen said that I was the most successful candidate.
Aziz did.
Yes. He asked us to call him Stephen.
I see. Did you do this on your own, or did Titus do it to you?
Mr. Titus requested that I read the scripture, or read the inscriptions out loud.
Interesting. You've been the only success so far.
I mean, they're the other girls, but you see what happens to them. There's something wrong with the process.
Are they using the same process on all of them?
Yes.
Same as you?
As far as I know, yes.
One difference, though.
She doesn't say anything because it would be tasteless to explain.
Yes, it would.
Is this... Titus's ambitions aren't just this, are they? They aren't just the Project Dogma, are they?
Mr. Titus is interested in the true and practical application of alchemy. Most of the project, I believe, is the captain's ambition.
Okay.
Take us to Titus's study.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
We're not
So
going to do
you
the
head
scary
back in-
ritual inside of the solarium?
Oh, do you want to do the scary ritual? Let's do the scary
Would you
ritual.
like
Let's
to
sit
do
on
the
the
scary ritual?
phonograph. Let's have you read from the book while the phonograph is on.
I'll
It
do
won't
it.
work. You're too old.
Well, I don't like the implications of that.
The captain explained that you need innocence and sin in equal measure, and you're too old for the process.
Let's see. I'm going to kind of swallow that down and consider taking the phonograph record, but think better of it and get ready to leave.
So you go to the study. There are things in here you have yet to look at. And of course, you believe there may be something else in here. So where do you want to start?
I'll point out the rest of what I found already, like the...
Remind everyone, you found a paperback copy of Time Storms, a hardcover book titled East German Foreign Intelligence, Myth, Reality, and Controversy, and the Hobonichi yearly calendars that include correspondence between the captain and Titus.
I will start searching for the hidden room. Typical pulling on door or books in the bookshelf.
Yeah, roll search plus 20.
All right. Oh, good thing I have that bonus. Yeah, I make it.
Yeah, it's very simple. There's like a marble statue. You push it down. It opens a bookcase, and it opens up to a hidden room. And it looks exactly somehow how you would imagine a secret alchemy laboratory. One whole wall is taken up by various ovens, stoves, and furnaces made of strange materials, configured into a perplexing distillation machine. There's like jars of stuff. There's all kinds of things. So yeah, there's stuff in the study and there's stuff in the laboratory. You can look at as much of it as you want.
I'd like to focus on the study first. Is there anything... I assume it's kind of organized similarly to the library where there's like a desk with shit that's been used recently.
It's just all of it's everywhere.
Oh, okay,
It's
great.
hard to tell when he got into it. There's no organization to anything.
Great. All right. Well, search to see if I can spot any of the books we're looking for by title on the spine. That is a 67 under. Do I get that? I do not. Under 30. Over 30, rather.
There's a book-sized object wrapped in butcher paper titled Auction Item Number 63.
63. Sure, let's open that.
Inside is an elegantly bound book written in Latin.
Oh, wait. I'm the Latin person, yeah.
I'll wave Julian over.
All
Come
right.
here.
Yeah. Oh, yep. That's Latin. All right.
The title is The Grieving Heiress.
Oh, this is one of our titles. A grieving.
Do you want to look through it?
Sure.
Yes.
It's a fictional tale of a beautiful young woman whose father marries her off to a rich family in order to cover his extensive debts. She suffers much at the hands of her new husband's family, with constant denigration that evolves into physical torture. Throughout the text, she is tempted by a shadowy figure that no one else can see, with offers of tremendous power and salvation. At the climax of the novel, the young woman accepts the shadowy figure's offer and uses the newfound power to destroy her husband's family and the house they live in. As payment, she is forced to enter the silent shadows, where the crawling chaos abides.
Oh, good.
You sent us out here
Cool.
for a bedtime story?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's one of the texts on the list.
Yeah,
So we're
I
thinking
mean, I
of-
know it's on the list, but
Yeah, well, if you ever hear the
All right.
phrase "crawling chaos," like stay away. That's a bad phrase. Just FYI.
all right then. It's Jennifer's gonna walk off over into the lab and take a look around, see if there's anything that sticks out as particularly of note.
There are so many things. The first thing you notice in the alchemical laboratory is 6 80-pound bags of salt,
That sounds pretty standard.
and then graduated beakers full of colored liquids, all labeled in unfamiliar shorthand, a 40-gallon drum of polypropylene acid next to a plastic box of PPE. Of course, I'd mentioned the strange distillation device. Do you want to look through that?
Yeah, is it going right now? Or
No.
is it just like, okay.
Inside the alchemical apparatus are various colors of ash, from the fantastical to the mundane. There is also a burned copy of Carcosan Verses, with only the cover intact.
Well, it looks like
We
you
need
took
it.
care of one of them for us. You know, grab what's left of it, I guess. Toss it in the bag.
Are you still poking around the study?
Yeah.
There's an English-Korean language flyer for tourists visiting the Korean DMZ. A hardcover copy of Cults That Kill, Probing the Underworld of Occult Crime by Larry Kahiner. There are a set of spy plane photographs of what is identified as a Romanian castle codenamed Grey Solstice. Appears to be from the mid-50s. Handwritten annotations identify what seems to be at first prisoner transports. However, later the commenter becomes convinced they are human sacrifices, and semi-crazed speculation begins to bloom regarding their purpose. There is a slim book entitled How to Legally Wed Your Close Relatives.
Okay.
Oh.
There is a small
Arkansas
notebook
Press.
covered in red leather. The cover is worn at the edges, and inside are numerous newspaper clippings detailing residential fires. The fires all seem to be located in or around Gary, Indiana.
So,
Does this guy have any interest in fires in the middle of nowhere, halfway across the world?
You find a hardcover book titled The Nine Gates.
Well, what's that about?
All 271 pages are blank.
Interesting. Well, I will be taking that.
There is Practical Sorcery, 51 hexes, charms, and incantations to get ahead in life.
Okay.
It is all bunk science. You have enough of it to know that this is all garbage.
Yeah.
And the last thing is 7 books of thin bamboo strips fastened side by side with silk cords, rolled into scrolls around wooden staves.
Are these labeled auction item 32?
No.
Well, are these in anything I can read?
They appear to be written in classical Chinese.
Yeah, no.
Does
luck.
it look like, can I tell if it's a forgery or does it look like period authentic?
This looks hella fucking old. This looks so old. This is probably like dates back to one of the first dynasties.
All right, we're taking that with us.
Jesus.
Just even if it turns out not to be a cult, I can might be worse. It might be worth it.
Little dealing on the side? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah, I'm sure it's cursed. Yeah.
Meanwhile, back to the alchemical laboratory.
Hooray!
A hardcover book titled Aquaporins, Handbook of Experimental Pharmacology. A Sunwayman V10R titanium flashlight with variable brightness LED.
I'll take the flashlight. Swipe that.
There appears to be a mock-up, an advanced model of prosthetic hand. The cursory examination shows it's an artist model and not made to actually function.
Okay.
There is a yellowed laboratory notebook dated 1962. Will Brandley, the previous owner, was conducting studies on a material from a mine shaft in West Virginia. The substance is noted as being viscous, acidic, and yellowish in color. There's a large plastic bin holding drum containers for hazardous or reactive items that are clearly labeled in the following order. water, carbon, calcium, phosphorus, potassium, sulfur, salt, magnesium, iron, and aggregate drugs.
Aggregate drugs?
Aggregate dregs.
Oh, dregs. Okay.
Do you want to see what the aggregate dregs are?
Yeah, let's just make sure that that's...
The final drum contains a reddish, flaky powder.
I don't like that. I don't know what it is, but...
Can I
flaky
recognize
powder
it?
So, based on what the various things are called, this is all of the alchemical components of the human body.
Is it so? It's like ground and dried people, maybe?
Or the raw materials you would need if you were trying to make a person.
Right. Interesting. Very interesting.
You're poking around and you find a cardboard box with research materials written on it in black marker. You want to investigate further?
Oh, yeah, let's look into that.
The box contains the following: 6 bottles of Maker's Mark bourbon, several issues of Modern Drunkard magazine dating from the 90s, The Disaster Area, a 1992 paperback collection of short stories by J.G. Ballard. The story Mr. F is Mr. F has notes and observations concerning vorophilia scribbled in the margins. There are printouts from several websites of drawings and images involving bondage, extreme torture, cannibalism, and murder, all represented as consensual and bearing the signature Dulcet. There's a manila envelope. Would you like to look into that?
Yeah, I feel like we just got into his, good time stash, you know?
Includes many printouts of digital art, including several furry art pieces featuring graphic depictions of vor. The digital art is particularly striking. The artist seems to understand flesh at the deepest possible level, the way the muscles grow, twist, contort, relax, rip, tear, bleed, and rot. There's an uncomfortably profound eroticism to the images, as though you were looking at not at scenes of fiction, but painstaking artistic recreations of carnal violence, of consumption as a truly base human need. The last page in the manila envelope is an invoice from C. Moran LLC, requesting several $1,000s per art piece. The invoice comment says, "Stop subscribing to my channel. I never want to hear from you again."
Jesus
Other
Christ.
items are
All
In
right.
the Fog, a paperback novel by Issei Sagawa, which is currently out of print and very valuable. A photograph of an
That's
article
Pang,
Leishman
right?
syndrome. That's Pang.
Yeah.
A photograph of an article on Leishman syndrome. A printout of an article called Butchering the Human Carcass for Human Consumption, and an empty file folder with Report 3412 written on it. So for those of you who don't know, Mr. F is about a man who ages backwards and becomes the fetus in his pregnant wife's body. In the Fog is a collection of writings from a very famous murderer who killed and cannibalized a young woman. And Leishman syndrome is characterized by chewing on one's own fingers, often consuming parts of the flesh.
Well, I
Can I
regret
read-
going into the research box.
Can I read through Lesch-Nielsen syndrome?
It's a disorder where you have too many chromosomes, and so it just manifests as odd behavior when you're a child, the chewing, and then it can lead to other diseases. I believe lupus is one of them. It just causes all kinds of health problems.
Interesting. You will notice that Jormungandr holds the book with one hand that has 5 fingers and another hand that only has 3.
So, yeah. What's the report about?
That's empty.
Okay.
Oh, the three case 343 whatever is empty.
Okay.
You find a 2011 Sony laptop.
Yeah, I'll go look through that. Does it turn on?
It is password locked.
Could I bypass that with my computer science?
Yeah.
Of course, this is when I fail a roll. 85 or 60.
So you're looking around on it. Nothing you're trying is working, but there is a sticker taped to the back of the laptop reminding the user that the password is, quote, "My beloved son, my life's work."
Cool.
What do you want to type in the password box? If you don't know, I can suggest things.
Jormungandr will lean over Jennifer and type in Leon Baudelaire.
It does not work.
Interesting.
It is too many characters.
And try perseverance.
Yeah.
It unlocks.
There it is.
Yeah.
Does not appear to have been used for anything other than email correspondence. If you want to organize it by contact, it would be easier to search.
Does he have any contacts with our ride out of here, our friendly? That's
No.
weird.
Most of the emails are... There are 3 major contact groups. There's one between Titus, the captain, and a third person named Steven. There is a exchange of emails with what looks like to be an address that belongs to some kind of organization. Also has Steven CC'd on this. And there is another unrelated email chain that is just to an address that is a series of numbers and letters with no particular meaning. Which one you want to look at first?
Before I deep dive into any of these, could I take pictures of contact names and stuff like that just on the phone so that I have that for reference later? I doubt we're lugging the laptop out, but
what email exchanges do we want to start with?
Let's do... You said there are emails between the captain and... Actually, I guess, let's go over what we've got.
So there is a massive email chain between the captain, Titus, and Stephen LZs. There's a smaller one between the captain, Titus, and CC'd Stephen LZs. And there is an even smaller one that is the emails to a burner email.
Emails to a burner email?
Yeah.
I mean, seems like the smallest one. Might as well start there, right?
Okay. It was started on March 7th, 2022. An unidentifiable source confirms to Titus that the creatively acquired paperwork for the adoption of Leon Baudelaire has been pushed through with little issue. A follow-up email on July 28th, 2023 from Titus mentions a desire to alter some aspects of the birth certificate, but specifics are not included. The response email consists solely of the terse response, "I will not engineer you a wife." There are no further emails in the chain.
Jesus Christ.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. So to recap, Dogman is the captain's brainchild, not Titus. Titus is just funding it, and he's just vaguely interested in everything alchemical and pursuing the rebus. Okay. So yeah, this obviously he's up to no good. So our job still I don't think we have what it takes to take Titus down now. We need to just tell the organization about Titus and what threat he kind of represents and get these books out off the island. When is high tide? How long do we have until the ferry shows up?
8 a.m. It is in the afternoon sometime, so you'd have to be here a whole other night.
Oh, shit. I thought there was...
We missed our ride?
Yeah.
Is everybody else still here?
Everybody else is still here.
Okay.
Minus the colonel, obviously.
Yeah.
We're still missing one of the books, too.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to look through the rest of the email chain?
Yeah, let's look.
Can you scan to see if auction item 32 is mentioned at all?
Yeah, is there any mention?
It is not.
Are any of the books mentioned in the emails?
They are not.
Okay.
The laptop contains hundreds and hundreds of saved emails of correspondence between the captain, Titus, and a third person named Stephen LZs beginning in 2011. They asked Stephen many questions concerning hypergeometric functions in stunted jargon and highly technical terms, and LZs responds in the form of Zen koans. A particular exchange of emails in January 22 are completely unrelated to the occult mathematics, but instead concern, quote, a lack of potential candidates. The captain and Titus argue about whether there are any suitable candidates from the pool to continue researching Project Dogma. Titus suggests performing the test on Leon. The captain vehemently disagrees, responding with a degree of vitriol and swearing, reminding Titus of the necessary of, quote, female candidates. The exchange ends in Stephen Alziz's sole contribution to the conversation reading, "Fool that you are, a fool among fools, a king of fools. Your scaled eyes see not the beauty before you." And that's everything relevant on the laptop.
Was there anything relevant in the church stuff? Sorry, want to make
emails between Titus, the captain, and an organization in Oregon. It looks like it is a publishing outfit called Heaven and there's some talk about obtaining candidates, but ultimately the captain decides that the list they have is not useful. There's more items in the alchemical laboratory.
All right, I'll go to the lab and start looking through those.
The next item is a simple wooden flute.
Okay.
Do we want to do anything with it?
Are there any inscriptions or anything?
Play it. Blow into it.
Yeah, it's just a simple shakuhachi. It's a 8-holed flute, straight wooden flute.
Okay.
It does have some saliva in it, as though it has been played.
I will wipe that off and attempt to play it.
Okay. Shadows draw from every corner of the room, coalescing into a man of incredible height, easily 8 feet or more, bowed over in the room. Dressed in an impeccably pressed tuxedo, whose accessories gleam with the glint of gold, the man's inhuman nature is readily apparent. Cloven hooves for feet, gnarled hands of enormous size, and a goat head burning with boundless intelligence. Its eyes seem to fix on all of you, and yet none of you. It raises one hand, forming a circle with the index finger and thumb, like Buddha turning the wheel of Dharma. It makes no further motion, merely watching. Everybody rolls sand.
Yeah.
Play the flute. Play the flute.
Yeah, I failed that.
11.
Fail that.
I crit make.
It's 1 if you fail,
Okay.
none if you do, or none if you make it.
Cool.
Yeah, so there is a gold-headed man in a tuxedo holding his fingers up as though counting the number 3.
Okay. Occult to understand the significance of the gesture. I do make that with a 6.
So it looks like a counter for something. Given that he has said nothing and you have said nothing to him, it's probably the number of questions you're allowed to ask.
Okay. I will ask, where is auction item 32, loose pamphlets?
Contained within the madman's library. He puts one finger down.
I will. What is the safest way off this island that we can achieve?
Does not answer. Does not put a finger down.
Interesting.
Is there any way to give or return the girls in the pools to a normal life?
Does not answer. Does not put a finger down.
Is there a price for and asking you questions?
She doesn't answer that one.
Okay. So it seems to be limited in what his domains include.
You're either asking him things he doesn't know or things he's not allowed to tell you.
Yeah. Okay. So he knows about, like specific things, but not like can't predict the future. Okay.
He knows about stuff on the island. You know that your missing auction item is in the library.
Yeah, that's true. What is the most dangerous occult text on the island? And yeah.
So you want to answer that one? I don't think he answers, and the reason why he doesn't is he doesn't understand your concept of dangerous.
Okay. That's fair. Are there any significant occult text we are not aware of that we have overlooked?
Puts a finger down.
That's reassuring. What is the entity that roams the mansion at night?
A being made of pure shadow, a servant of the great silence. Puts his last finger down, disappears.
We should probably take this flute with us. I wonder if
There are a couple more things in the alchemical laboratory. There is a brass goblet. There is a medical mini refrigerator containing a single severed middle finger.
Jormungandr eyes it.
Jormungandr can tell that this finger was bitten off.
You get that for free. Don't have to make a skill check for it, huh?
Titus isn't missing a finger, is he?
No.
Okay.
There's a cardboard box containing a large piece, 15 inches by 20 inches by 4 inches of anthracite coal, split down the middle. There's a perfectly triangular cavity within the rock, 6 inches on a side and a ½ inch deep. The box bears a stamp and is postmarked to the Carnegie Museum of Natural History in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with no return address. There is an ornamental obsidian box containing 7 wooden spikes, made from an unknown species of tree.
What are the spikes labeled?
They are labeled in Latin.
I will read the labels.
Each stake bears the name of a demon carved in the side. The names of the 7 stakes appear to be Asmodeus, Beelzebub, Satan, Lucifer, Leviathan, Mammon, and Belphegor. Your occult's high enough, I'm not going to make you read roll for it. They are the names of the demons associated with each of the 7 deadly sins.
Nice.
The last item you find is titled The Great Work of Alchemy, Creation and Application of the Rebus.
Oh.
Well,
We
yeah,
know
that
what's
seems
about one.
compelling.
It contains precisely detailed alchemical formula for the undertaking of alchemy's final work, the creation of a divinely perfect creature, neither masculine nor feminine, but a sublime marriage of the two. It contains the handwritten notes of J.A. Titus and the captain on the inside. Scrawled in the margins or in added pages discussing setbacks and workarounds for various steps. A sticky note from the captain reminds Titus to approve more bulk orders of On Healing the Sick. And the back half of the text, presumably about the practical uses, alchemical uses of a rebus, have been torn out.
All right. I think Jormungandr's going to start returning to the library. Well, to the Madman's library.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make a luck check. You want odds or evens?
The odds?
Okay.
We're being consistent.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so lucky. Okay.
Yeah! If you answer the same thing every time, it'll work out eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, about eventually
so-
working about half the time.
Yeah, we got our bad rolls out of the way first. And so
Yeah.
now we have nothing but good rolls. That's how that
So
works.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've looked through a bunch of the library. There are still a few things that you need to track down. I assume we took the relevant things we found out of the study. We took the burned copy of Carcos and Verses. We took the Grieving Heiress.
Yes.
Did we take the laptop?
I mean, I left it there. I intended to leave it there, just because I already got the emails.
Did we take the Great Work of Alchemy?
Yeah, definitely.
I think-
I know we took the flute and the bamboo
yeah.
Yeah.
scrolls, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so there are a handful of things that you haven't found in the library. You got to work fast, but it's okay because there's 3 of you. So I will reveal the things. It will take about 20 or 30 minutes of searching. The first thing is a standard oversized King James Version Bible. Most pages have pictures of missing persons glued to the original page, going back as far as 1977. Several pages have been torn out. Many others have a large red X through the picture. The missing persons are primarily young women and children. There is a blood-stained photocopy of Yukio Mishima's short story Patriotism. In the margins, someone has written excerpts of dialogue from the movie Men Behind the Sun. There is a nearly new paperback copy of Cole Morton's Is God Still an Englishman? How We Lost Our Faith But Found New Soul. There are careful annotations penned in, many of them long and rambling, tangential to the text, most about personal experiences with God, miracles, Anglican doctrine, and the immortal soul, as well as ways of opening oneself to direct communion with the divine and angels. Regardless of who handles it between Jormungandr and Julian, this is probably a book that you'll want to take.
Mm.
You
It
can
seems
recognize
legit.
enough things in it. Recognize enough things in it that it's probably legit.
Okay. So what was it called? Was it the Mishima one or
Still
the
an Englishman.
right? God damn, our crate is getting full.
Yeah, it's going to be real fun to try and get this off the fucking island.
There are a collection of 12 volumes of small paperbacks. They appear to be a collection of murder mysteries, wherein a rich family is hunted down by a vengeful witch. The story is from the point of view of an investigator after the fact, baffled by the seeming impossibility of a dozen locked room murders.
I wonder if
The
this has
last
any
thing you
relation to
find-
those stakes.
Mm.
The last thing you find is 3 cardboard boxes labeled with the auction item we were looking for.
These
Auction item 32. These are pamphlets printed in Gary, Indiana. They're asked for a 2009 religious revival tour and include dates and mission locations. Does anybody want to read them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Reading the
we're all-
pamphlet makes you feel compelled to attend the revival, even though logically you know it's impossible as the dates have long passed. You find yourself wanting to show the pamphlet to everybody else you can see. Roll
Great.
sand.
Yep. Are there? I may.
Hey, I make that.
I also make.
If you
Are
make
there-
it, it's 0. If you fail it, it's 1.
Sick.
Hey.
Are there any like designs or anything on it that cause the compel, or is it just like
You think the effects
Anomalous.
is probably external to the pamphlets. The
interesting?
pamphlets are just the margin by which you understand this external effect.
How many boxes and how big?
3
Like-
cardboard boxes.
Are they like moving box big or?
Three cardboard boxes. Like you would find like a box, like if you ordered a bunch of printer paper, like that kind of box, about arm size,
This is a lot of
filled with
shit.
pamphlets.
Yeah. Look, the handler said that we needed to remove things, but
Well, the pamphlets seem like we could take a couple with us, but
Yeah,
given that they
sample.
have an effect on us, maybe it's better just burning them all or destroying them somehow.
Agreed.
destroy the pamphlets. On healing the sick, like they have a source for that. So even if we got rid of the copies that they have here, like
Yeah, we can't do
they would
much
some more.
We can report back and let them know what we know. That's the important thing, is that we get back to report on all this shit.
Grab one copy.
Yeah, they won't miss one. But with Perseverance's help, we can have her stash this stuff somewhere else, away from us, and we can destroy the pamphlets now, hide the other things until the ferry shows up, and then we get on the ferry and we just play innocent. I think that seems to be the only game plan we can do right now. There's too many people on the island for us to really try anything else unless we absolutely have to. We could hide the guns too, probably, except maybe the handguns, because we can keep those on our persons. But yeah, I think that, yeah, we found the things we need to, but yeah, the pamphlets need to go.
Yeah, maybe take one to, I don't know, verify that they were here.
Yeah, like to look up what happened there so they can run their own investigation on it. But yeah.
Yeah. Proof that it existed.
Yeah. And they can, they'll give them the information they need to look up what happened at Gary, Indiana, and what the context of that is. So we ask Perseverance to destroy the pamphlets and hide the other books and the rifles. And then we go and play innocent and catch up with the others. Like, oh, we got lost. We didn't see anything. Darn. If they ask us, don't volunteer any information. And yeah, because we have to spend the night on this fucking island. The only other thing is finding out a way to protect us against that fucking shadow thing at night, so we have some freedom to move around if necessary.
It is becoming dark.
Yep. So yeah, Perseverance, hi. This is the thing that needs to be destroyed, these pamphlets. These need to be hidden so we can take them off the island. And the rifles, I guess we need to hide too. We can put them, I guess since we have handguns, we can put them back on the range, I guess, since we know where they are. Yeah.
Where do you want me to hide them?
Someplace near the ferry, actually, so we can just grab them on our way out.
I can do that.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, we will. With this information, we might be able to find a way to help the other girls.
Everybody roll alertness.
I make
exactly 60 on 60.
65 under 70.
There are footsteps approaching the library.
I'm going to start walking towards the footsteps.
So did you close the library or did you leave the doors open?
Whatever way we found it.
Okay, so the doors are open. In the hallway, you can see the approaching figure of John Anthony Titus.
All right, perfect. So when I was walking towards the footsteps, I started reaching for my knife. And if possible, I'd like to catch him unawares, like rounding the corner and going for a good plunge with my knife towards something vital.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, so I see this?
Roll like subterfuge or something. Roll sneak.
Stealth.
It's stealth, yeah. That is a 29 under 40.
Okay, yeah, I roll an 88. So yeah, you surprise him. Can you roll the damage from your knife?
What is damage for a knife? I don't actually.
Do you have a damage bonus on your character? You'd only have if you have like a really high strength and con average.
I do have a very high.
Okay.
And I've got one of those like big fucking hunting knives.
How do you conceal a big hunting knife?
She's tall and lanky. And
I mean, it's a hunting knife, so I'd say what, like 1d6?
1d6 at most. That's like, a Rambo type knife.
Right.
And then damage bonuses. Stats, derived stats.
Well, this is escalating.
Yeah.
A little
My
bit.
strength is 70. My melee weapons is 60.
Well, if you made your attack roll, or if you're like you didn't have to roll because of the ambush, then
Oh, right.
Yeah, you don't have to roll because ambush. So roll your damage.
let's see here.
I want to see what that bonus is.
Bonus from strength score, it says between 13 and 16, you get +1.
Oh, it's just strength score. Yeah.
Sick. That is a 4 + 1, so a 5.
Okay. So you dig in the knife and it goes through his flesh, and you're sure that you are just going right into something fatal, like a kidney. And then your knife hits something hard, something very hard, something harder than the knife, and it glances off and is repelled. Not that you hit like a vest or protective armor or something. When you hit the kidney, it bounced off.
Interesting.
So
That doesn't sound very comfortable.
Titus looks quite surprised as he turns to you and says, Why would you do that? Have I not been a gracious host?
I don't respond or acknowledge him speaking at all. I would just keep trying to stab him.
Let's go into Dex order then, because this is combat.
Yeah.
Yay!
What's everybody's Dex?
13.
13.
11.
13. It's 14 and it's 11, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you get to go first, JöRMUNGANDR. What do you want to do?
I attempt to stab him. So it went through the flesh fine, and I assume there were arteries and shit there. Can I attempt to stab him in the throat? I don't know if that's like a called shot or how.
You can do a call shot. Yeah.
Yeah, shot. I believe
Okay,
that's minus 20.
would that mean melee weapons minus 20?
Yeah, stabbing is a melee weapon thing. That's
Yeah.
melee weapons. Let's see here.
That'd be 60 minus 20 is 40. I got a 35 under 40.
Let's see.
Okay. I'll roll your damage.
Shit. Would it be the same as last time? D6 + 1?
Yeah.
That is a 3 + 1.
3 + 1. Okay. Goes right through side of his neck as he moves just a little bit. The blade goes all the way through out the back, and you draw it back through, and he seems upset.
Like he's not gushing blood everywhere?
Oh, he's gushing blood, but he just seems upset. He's not falling, he's not dropping. He just looks annoyed that you would treat him in this manner.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he's going to go next. He draws a firearm. It's an antique 1911. And tries to blast you with it. Would you please? I don't know.
Well, normally in Delta Green, if you attack, you can't dodge. So
Yeah, let's see if he shoots.
Hope
you or
to
not.
God it misfires.
All right, so you're just close enough to him that he just misses as he's trying to draw it out and shoot you. But yeah, he's got a handgun, and he's angry.
And shot, so made noise.
Yes,
All right,
did in
great.
fact make noise. So Julian, you're next.
I don't see anybody else around us, right? Like down the hallway, there's no like.
No, it's just your group, which includes Perseverance and then Titus.
Okay. And she's in melee with him, so I can't just draw down without.
Difficult, yeah.
It would be a little difficult. Fuck it, I do have a knife. I will also stab him.
Looking like a great time for that cocaine.
Yeah, well, I don't have time for that's after the fight. That's my little treat if I survive. If I survive. But yeah, 34 under 60. Stab him.
Hey, roll that beautiful knife damage.
Yeah, I've got regular. Oh, 4. So
4. Okay.
I have a concealable knife, so it's only does D4, but you know.
All right, yeah, your blade goes into the flesh and you notice the same problem. It should go into somewhere vital as you gut stab him, and instead it glances off something hard underneath the skin. You're doing damage to him, but you're not really doing damage to him. We go to Jennifer.
Damn, I feel like I don't have any good options.
I mean, you could get the rifle out and cover us, but in case somebody else shows up.
Yeah, I mean, like, he did
Yeah.
fire the gun already, so
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
are already made, huh?
be unarmed and try and just grab his hand and
Yeah,
pull the
just
gun.
grab him and try and
Yeah.
pin him.
Yeah. Because there's no penalty for that. Unlike shooting, melee shooting would be bad, but trying to disarm him would be useful if you have unarmed.
Yeah, I guess I'll just try and grab his gun hand and keep it pointed not at us.
Okay.
Would that be like an armed roll?
Yeah, I think it's opposed by his strength.
I mean, he already acted this round, so unless he has some sort of ability
Okay,
act twice,
So roll your unarmed.
but he'll be able to resist it if it succeeds
Oh, that's
on
a
his
fail.
action. All right. Well, then there you
47
go.
over 40.
Yeah.
We go back to the top of the round then. So it is now Jormungandr's turn.
Okay. So the stab in the throat was successful, right? Like it was through the throat. There wasn't any. Okay. I would like to. I want to try and get him into a lock with the knife against his throat, such that I'm like trying to pull the knife through him. I want to try and decapitate him.
Okay, so are you trying to grab him and then do this, or are you just trying to use your knife?
It would be like a grab with the knife. You know how you like can garrote someone basically, where you're behind them and you pull it through their neck or whatever, like that, but with the knife. I don't know what that would be if I can do that.
I swear to God, there was a thing for grabbing people. Yeah, so
I mean, there is. I mean, that's unarmed. So
yeah, roll your unarmed.
yeah.
Armed. Ooh, a 55 under 60.
60. Okay, yeah. So he's pinned. So everything, all melee or unarmed attacks against him are at a plus 20% bonus as you get around behind him and lock him up. Yeah, he's going to attempt to escape.
So he can choose either to roll strength times 5 or unarmed combat, whatever's better.
Okay, so we're going to roll that. And I believe it's opposed, right?
This acts as a defense roll against the character pinning your agent. It is opposed by the pinning's attack roll. So
Okay. So what did the attack roll you get was?
I got a 55, which is a crit under 60.
Okay. Yep. Nope. You get him locked up. He feels way stronger than you expect an old man to be, but you do manage to.
An old man of 140 plus.
Well, I mean, he looks 50 or 60, but he seems way, way stronger than he should be. So let's go down to Julian.
Okay, I will attempt to suffocate him. I'll pinch his nose and cover his mouth and just try and if stab him won't work, maybe not breathing will work. And I'm going to make my sand check for violence because
Yeah.
So I make that. So yeah, it's fine. This is self-defense. I mean, at this point.
Okay. You're going to have to hold on to him for a little while for this to work.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay. Jennifer, your turn. Are you going to do anything?
I mean, have there been any like signs of
alertness.
People responding? Oh boy. Everything is fine. I crit failed.
Oh no.
Everything is fine.
What's your HP?
No.
Why do you ask?
Just a question. What's your HP?
It's 11.
Let me roll this real quick. All right. Can you take 6 damage?
Yes, but not happily.
Oh,
What happened?
You don't even notice that the captain is there. You don't even see where he comes from. It's just all of a sudden there is a sawed-off double barrel right up against you, and 2 slugs just tear into you. It is extremely painful. And you're like gushing blood now.
I assume I
You
need to
don't know
roll
if they
sand
went all the
for
way through or
violence.
not.
I assume I need to roll sand for violence as well.
Yeah. You just got sneak attacked with a shotgun. It's fun.
That's a fail. That's a 96.
oh.
So what is that, 1d6?
Yeah, that's fair.
1d6 for...
Okay, take 2.
What does Doesn't something happen if you take more than 5 damage at once?
You do. You get, if it's more than half, you are automatically stunned. On your turn, you may attempt a con times 5 test to recover and act normally next turn. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Roll your con times to see if you get to act normally next turn.
Looks like I'm sitting that turn out. On 63 over 60. All
don't
because
worry about it.
JöRMUNGANDR decided she wanted to stab some guy.
Yep.
All right, JöRMUNGANDR.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
So I've got his... I'm like... God, what do you fucking call it? I'm trying to decapitate him right now. I'm going to continue trying to pull the knife through him.
Okay.
Through his head. Yeah, I think that's just it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be make your attack roll. It's at +20 because you have him pinned.
Is it melee weapons or unarmed now? Because
Melee weapons usually the knife.
All right. +20. Damn.
+20.
I mean, that's a 13 under 60 plus 20, so that's...
All right.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
That is a 6 plus 1.
Really?
Yes.
You're putting some real damage on him. He's like starting to bleed in a way that doesn't look good for him. Like the color is starting to finally drain from his face.
Thank fuck.
This is when he unlocks his second color.
Can you roll a cult? Can you and Julian roll a cult?
A cult or unnatural?
Yeah. I made a cult.
I also made a cult.
He's doing something with his hands that doesn't look good for you.
Yeah.
Well, he can't talk, but yeah.
Get on it.
Well,
He's thrown up both of his hands with clenched into fists, except his index finger and pinky are both extended.
Stop him, Julian.
I mean, is it my turn yet?
Yeah, it's your turn now.
Okay. Well, I have another thing. I feel like, what kind of shotgun does he have? The captain. I mean, I had to have seen that.
The captain has a double barrel, so he's going to need to reload that if he wants to continue shooting it.
Okay, I stab Titus in the hand. I'll just pin him to the ground with the knife, and I get a 1, which is a crit, I believe.
Wow, nice. I believe that's max damage.
Yeah, or double damage actually. So I'll roll.
All right, so roll your damage on the double roll.
6.
Okay. Yeah, so you finally found a place where the knife goes in real good. Here's the problem. He's still not dead.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep.
You are covered in this man's blood.
Yeah.
So then we go to...
I'm also going to try and like move over so that he can't hit both of us with the same shotgun blast. Good.
Jennifer's like crumpled up and in shock, so he is reloading his shotgun. Perseverance begins saying something.
Oh boy.
You can roll alertness if you want to know what it is.
60.
I fail.
Should I also roll, or am I just...
You're a little out of it.
Yeah.
She's chanting, "My eyes are the eyes of God, and wickedness flees at my footsteps. My eyes are the eyes of God, and wickedness flees at my footsteps."
Did we hear that one before?
You've not heard that one before.
This is a new one.
Great. Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out whose side Perseverance is on pretty soon.
All right, everybody roll sand.
I make that.
I do not.
I don't either.
You are not surprised as a roiling mass of shadow uncurls itself from where it had been sleeping. It appears to be an enormously long serpent of some kind, whose head is made of wispy tendrils of smoke, or perhaps coalesced darkness. On its back are 2 enormous wings that have like little digigrade claws on them, and it is responding to the call of its master. Had Perseverance not done anything, it would have likely just attacked you from complete invisibleness.
Oh, so
right.
me stabbing his hand didn't.
So if you want to know what it is, roll unnatural.
I sure do. I don't make.
Yeah, I rolled a 54. I'm not. I have some unnatural, not that much unnatural. Yeah. Maybe if we'd put our brains together.
There is a monster made of shadow that is also joining the fight.
Yeah.
So let's roll that con times 5. Let's see if you get yourself back together.
Oh boy.
Come on, Jennifer.
That is a 76. That's
on,
not going to
Jennifer.
work.
Jennifer's not doing so hot. Let's
This
go
is a
back
lot
to
of-
let's go back to the top of the round. Yeah, what do you want to do, Jormungandr?
His other hand is still doing the thing, right?
His other hand is still doing the thing.
I'm gonna bite off one of his fingers.
Okay.
What would that be?
Unarmed?
Is unarmed
I think that's unarmed combat, yeah.
Are teeth not a weapon, though?
I mean, they are, but it's an unarmed weapon because you're not holding it. It's just part of you.
That is a 33 under 60.
Okay, roll double damage.
What do teeth do for...
I mean, I would just put it unarmed D4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that max damage or double damage?
Well, yeah, double
you
damage.
roll it and then you double it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? A 3? So 6?
Yeah. You see the light fade from his eyes as you bite off his hand. Or not his hand, sorry, his finger.
Yes!
You're chewing it up in your mouth. He is a warm body. So you have two issues to you, Julian. Now that it's your turn, there is of course the captain, and then there is again the shadow monster.
Well, I don't know if the shadow monster is immune to bullets or not, but I hope the captain's not immune to bullets. So
Okay.
I'm going to draw my. Do I have the rifle with me, or is it? Can I attack with the rifle, or can I attack?
You
with
have whatever you brought. I'll let you decide.
Okay, well, yeah. Then I grab the rifle and fire into the captain. Is this at point? Is it within? Is this within?
Close range.
Okay.
You
Oh,
are all
boy.
fighting in the library.
Yep. Yeah, 13 under
13.
60.
Okay.
So that's if it's a burst, it would be 10% lethality.
Yeah. So roll.
All right, let's see here. That is 71. That fails, so that's 8 damage.
Carter shatters like glass. All of him refracts into various pieces as it explodes into what looks like shards of obsidian, and it crumbles to the floor in a pile of dust. There is a body there, but it does not look like it is the captain's. It looks like it belongs to one of the maids.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and sand roll. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I fail that. Fuck
Fail.
that. I definitely need some emotional support cocaine.
If you fail, ooh, that's going to be 4 for you.
I'm going to project.
And then
Yeah.
that is 3 for you, Faye.
I will also project.
I
Cannot
rolled.
afford.
I passed the
Alright.
sand check. I don't know if I needed to roll because
You
I'm
pass
still.
the sand check, it's 1.
Okay. I guess being crumpled up in a corner and constantly murmuring, "I want
Your
to go home
head's
now."
swimming, some shit's
Yeah.
happening. there's
If I survive this
gunshot.
mission, I just got a new permanent disorder, so that's cool.
Okay. So you only have the 1 threat.
Yeah.
So let me just go ahead and roll.
No, we're
Would you
spread apart a little, so it can't hit us with an area attack all at once.
Yeah.
hope, yeah.
So you see it stick its head down into the floor,
Mm-hmm.
and where it comes out the wall to the side of you and begins trying to grab you. I believe you attacked, so you don't get to defend against that, correct?
It's
Well,
attacking
it's a
me,
new
yeah.
round.
Yeah, okay. If it's a new round, then I would get a new action, but I'd give up my attack. But yes, I'll
Yeah,
definitely
do you
try
want
and
to give
dodge.
up your attack to
Yeah,
not get grabbed?
Yes, I will definitely try to dodge for the. Let's see here. Well, it's a success, a 17, but it's a list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You beat its rolls, so you managed to get out of the way. You just have an uncomfortable feeling that you should duck, and
Yeah.
by God, it works out. So Jormungandr, there's a shadow monster.
There sure
What do you want to
fucking
do about it?
is a shadow monster. Can I move and act in this? I probably, right?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
It appears to be made of shadow, right?
Yes, it looks like it is completely comprised of coalesced shadow.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to Jennifer. Is Jennifer up yet?
No, Jennifer is slumped against the wall having a bad time.
All right. I will go over to Jennifer and very gently kind of push some of the hair out of her face and say, "You've done well." And I'm going to... You still have the flashlight, right?
I do still
Does
have the flashlight somewhere on me.
Can I just take the flashlight and turn it on
Sure.
at the thing?
Yeah, what setting do you want to put it on?
What's the highest it goes?
Okay, yeah. So it's
no.
blinding. You don't even need to roll an attack roll. You're just turning the flashlight on. It screams in a sound you never want to hear again. And it does not look happy. It looks like it wants nothing to do with you.
Cool.
Julian, you spent your action trying not to die. Jennifer, let's roll that con times 5.
Fingers crossed for me. I need to make under 60. Finally, 20.
Excellent. So next round you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So we go back to the top. It is the shadow monster's turn. It is trying to flee, but the light is holding it in place, preventing it from putting its bulk through what you assume is time and space. And so instead it bursts out of the library and flees down the hallway.
Well, that could have gone better. Oh no, I'm doing a bump of coke.
Victory.
Snake goes away instantly. The fanny pack open and go.
Oh no, it's in my wallet. It's very classy. I have a magician's wallet. It is a little concealed compartment.
Now I'm upset that he hasn't been wearing the fanny pack the whole time.
Does Jennifer need stabilization? I don't really know.
Jennifer could use some medical attention.
Yeah. Can I roll? Would that be first aid or pharmacy?
First aid.
All right. That is a 2. Under 60 or 50.
Yeah, first aid, that heals 1d4. And that's all you can get back from that until you go to a fucking hospital.
Yeah, so you get 1d4 HP back.
Do I roll it or does JöRMUNGANDR roll it? Okay. A 1.
Yay!
Incredible.
JöRMUNGANDR will grab you by the face again and look you in the eyes. Do you understand now?
Yeah. I want to go home. Get out of here.
There is no home after this.
Okay. But can we at least get out of here?
Yeah.
Jennifer wants to get out of the hallway with the dead people.
Yeah, how's Perseverance doing? I tried to reassure her.
Perseverance is pretty scared because she had to be part of a combat action. Not super thrilled about that, but she did manage to help, so she feels a little bit more secure.
Okay.
She does not appear to care at all about the corpse of her alleged father.
Yeah.
Gee,
tracks.
wonder why.
Does she
Okay.
care about the former captain maid corpse?
Yeah, she's checking her. She is deceased. She appears to have taken a hail of gunfire and died.
So I guess I was. This is. Yeah.
If you want to roll an int times 5, I'll let you figure it out.
Yeah, I make that.
So he was concerned with hypogeometric transposition. This maid is not wearing the uniform that you had on the island. Like she's much older. She's like 21, maybe 22. Likely what happened is he switched places. So he's wherever she was, and she is full of bullets.
Oh, okay.
Finding him on the island is probably not going to be possible at this point, because he's probably not here.
Oh, shit. That's fucked up.
Well, that's upsetting.
Yeah. Let's go to the radio in the study and see if we can get the ferry to come now. Another medevac.
Okay. What do we want to do about the Spec Ops guys who definitely heard you unload?
That's a good question. What's a plausible lie? Something attacked us and Titus is down. Everyone just project. Oh yeah, here it is. Project Dogma. It doesn't work. They go crazy after they come back. They turn into monsters. Did you see that snake thing? So I'm just like, well, that's the lie if I see anybody. So I peek out the hallway first and see if I see anybody.
Yeah, they're all coming towards you cautiously with weapons drawn because they heard automatic weapons fire.
Whoa, okay. Did you see that thing come out of the hallway? Something about Project Dogma doesn't work. They turn into monsters. It's unstable.
Roll your persuade.
Come on, Julian, let that cocaine do the talking.
Yeah. 62 out of 70.
So there's like a body in the hallway that is just like blood is everywhere. They see the body of a maid that nobody has seen on the island before. They know that like weird shit happens on the island. Nobody questions it. They're just like, all right, let's call a ride.
Yeah, man. Those things are crazy. That's wild, man. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, with me being visibly gunshot.
friendly fire, man. It got between us.
One of them had a gun.
Yeah. No, I was trying to shoot it. Light repels it. We gotta keep your flashlights on. The guns, don't seem to work on it. Yeah, we shot the shit out of it. It hurt. It did something to Titus. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, let's get to that fucking radio.
Okay, so you have to go up to the study to get the radio. Odds or evens?
We can try odd at this point.
No, you're fine. There's definitely not a second one in the study. Everything's normal. You go in.
We're shining flashlights. We have our own flashlights out.
We got that fucking 40 billion lumens flashlight on us.
Yeah, so you call them. You're like, we have an emergency. So they have to send out a rescue boat because the dock is set up for high tide. But it's fine. It's not the Coast Guard. It's fucking it's Okinawa is the closest place. So it's probably literally the Marines show up with a transportation craft. Take everybody off of the island. They see you've already received stabilizing care, but of course they look after you anyway because holy shit, you've got bullets in you. That looks real bad. What were you doing on the island? So everybody goes off. I assume we take all of the Spec Ops guys and the maids and Perseverance and everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the books.
Yeah, you got your.
Do we bother trying to recover Titus's body?
The crate is probably too difficult to do. So you do remember that you do have lawyer bags that you brought. Just dump all the papers out, set them on fire, put your ill-gotten gains inside there. So you get back to the mainland. You get back to Okinawa. What do you want to do from here?
On the Colonel?
Yeah, we need to get in contact with the Colonel.
Probably send somebody to go and pick up the stuff that I stashed at the bank. The original briefing papers.
Oh, yeah.
So you head to, you head up to the base, the support airfield. There is a group of people waiting for you. They're very serious people dressed in suits. All of them are wearing sunglasses, even though it is, again, middle of the night. And they, address you by, not your name, but like your agent name. They're like, Agent JöRMUNGANDR, Agent JULIAN, Agent Jennifer. Have you been successful in your task?
Yes.
Then if you would please follow us for your debriefing.
Okay.
So they take you into one of the little side buildings. There's a bunch of rooms, and they say that they're going to split you up. Everybody goes into one room, different rooms. Do we let this happen?
Yeah, I don't think JöRMUNGANDR offers resistance, really.
So they follow in after you. It's two guys per room. Inside the room is what looks like a dental chair with some kind of monitoring device of some kind. It looks like it has a little screen or perhaps a little camera stuck in around the head area. And they ask all of you to lay on the chair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll lay down on the chair and have my brain scanned.
All right, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Can you please tell me your name?
Erik Sørensen.
Your date of birth?
I give it, March 15th. I don't know how old this guy is, probably in his 30s, so 1987?
You have the same birthday as Estelle. March 15th.
It's a good year. Or a good day.
Do you have any allergies?
No.
Do you hate your brother?
No.
Pretend you have a child. Your child shows you a butterfly collection, plus the killing jar. How does this make you feel?
Fine for a kid to have a hobby.
Do you know, or have you ever in the past experienced symptoms of depression?
Yes.
Clinical anxiety?
Not clinical.
When you dream of the man at night, does he talk back to you?
No.
How many people have you killed?
Who, if you count today? I don't know if that will... No, I don't know. One,
you
otherwise.
fantasized about what their insides look like?
No, ugh,
Do you ever consider eating them?
disgusting.
So you guys look at each other, and they kind of like make some gestures, and they say, "That'll be all. You can set up. Once we've finished with your teammates, we will all go over everything together."
Mhm.
So they take you back out to the larger portion of the building. It's just like a big conference room, more or less. There's a table and some chairs. There's shitty coffee. They offer you some.
I drink it.
Who wants to go next?
Between me and you.
I volunteer you.
All right, I'll go next.
Can you tell us your name?
Masterson.
When you were in the Navy, what was your pay grade?
I was an 03, a lieutenant.
What did you study in college?
I got my bachelor's in computer science and a master's in international relations.
Jason and Riley are drowning. You can only save one of them. Who do you choose?
Riley.
When did you know you were first sexually attracted to your sister?
What?
Answer the question, please.
I'm not.
Have you ever thought about killing Jeremy?
No.
When did you first realize you wanted to kill Jeremy?
I don't want to kill Jeremy.
Were your parents aware of your violent tendencies?
I don't have violent tendencies. What the hell is going on?
They stand together for a moment, whispering, and then they say, "Sorry for the questions. We'll bring you over to the conference room. I'm so sorry that we cannot give you medical attention yet, but once we finish the debriefing, we'll have someone look after you." Which brings us to
Okay.
JöRMUNGANDR. Can you please tell us your name,
Jormungandr,
your date of birth,
1981, March 15th.
the name of your father?
I don't remember.
What is your opinion of Emma Masterson?
She's like a chick that's yet to hatch.
Do you ever fantasize about seeing her naked?
Yes.
Do you fantasize about what it would be like to see the inside of her body?
Yes.
Do you fantasize about crawling into it and living there?
Yes.
How many people have you killed?
I lost count.
You're watching a stage play. A banquet is in progress. The guests are enjoying an appetizer of raw oysters. The entree consists of a boiled dog. How does this make you feel?
I'm eating.
They're like confused, but like they kind of shrug. And one of them just like looks at you and is like, "Is this normal for you?"
Yes.
Okay, well, I can't wait to be done talking to you forever. Let's go to the conference room.
Yeah.
So you go to the conference room. There's shitty coffee. They introduce themselves as the members of K-Cell. They're here to take over anything you've recovered from the island, and they want a rundown of what happened.
So wait, are we back together or are we in separate
Yeah, you're
interrogation?
all together
Okay.
in the conference room with the shitty coffee.
Yeah, I'll be honest, but not like volunteering a lot of extra information unless they ask. But I'll be sort of clinical and like, yes, we arrived at the island around this time, and the colonel was with us, and he gave us, just stick to as many facts and be as prosaic and bureaucratic as I can about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the information that you're attempting to conceal? Like, what are you not volunteering?
Like anything I can't really quantify, like impressions or feelings that I had. I'm definitely not mentioning the Coke. Nothing I wouldn't. Yeah, so I guess that's the main thing, is anything sort of like how I felt about it or how I reacted to it, aside from like I shot him or I got the books that you wanted us to get. Yeah.
Do you tell them about Perseverance?
I will tell them the Perseverance is a valuable asset and should be protected and helped.
You do know that Perseverance is Titus's legal heir,
Mhm.
which means that she will inherit his entire estate. So that could be a nice source of funding for Delta Green, considering Titus is a billionaire,
Yeah.
or was, rather.
So yeah, we need to help her and help her with her mission of helping those girls in some form of stasis. Those are paramount.
They want to know if you encountered Carter Renault.
I'm not sure. It looked like it seemed to be, but it is. I explained what happened when I shot him, or whatever it was. So something I can't really. Yeah, I don't have the information to answer that.
Roll alertness.
Sure. I make that 26.
So one of them has a cell phone, and they're texting someone. And they look pretty displeased when you say that you met Carter Renault, but were not able to kill him.
Something unnatural is going on with him. So that is beyond our remit.
Do you turn over all of the materials, or some of the materials?
Oh yeah, I don't want any of this shit.
Well, what about that fucking scroll that you were gonna hawk?
Oh yeah, I do ask about the scroll. Is there this could be another source of funding? Something like this could be very valuable.
Have you verified its contents?
Not yet. It's in the language I'm not familiar in. Let me keep it so I could take it to someone I trust. Authenticate it.
Probably
If you
turn
want
over
to
all the email information, like the.
But if you want to keep it for your own reasons, I understand. But it's simply an offer.
At some point, they hold out the cell phone. Who takes it?
I'll take it if no one else grabs it. Generally,
I'll take it.
Yeah. All right.
The voice on the other end appears to be Agent Jobas, and she asks if you have completed your mission successfully.
We got as many of the books as we could. They have a source for On Healing the Sick that's being printed in bulk. We recovered a copy to maybe try and track down a manufacturer, but taking all of the books from the island was going to be a non-starter. We didn't have any way to get them out.
Okay. I'm going to have K-Cell man the items you've retrieved back to you. I will need your group to study them and find the potential supplier for the items that you have recovered. You say you're not sure if you encountered Carter Renault?
As Agent Julian pointed out, I was kind of out of it for that, but I guess Julian shot him and he shattered like glass and was replaced by a different person.
You hear her say under her breath, "God damn it."
It was like it would have been so. Not only we're not sure if we even encountered Carter Renault, if we did encounter if that actually was Carter Renault, then he is probably aware that we are aware of him.
I will let you know the location of a secure container where you can hold on to the materials and stand by for further orders once you return home.
Does anyone else have anything that they want to say to Jobez?
You're welcome.
So yeah, they take the phone back, they hang up, they escort you to your ride, which is an actual jet that can make it across the ocean without being refueled. It's a nice passenger jet. The colonel's already waiting for you. He had undergone heart surgery while you were gone. He's got a couple of stints. You should be okay. But yeah, he's like, so how'd the dinner go? You know what? Don't tell me. So yeah, you get back on your passenger jet. It's a very cozy ride. It's much nicer than the way you got here. And you have bags full of forbidden artifacts that you definitely shouldn't have and definitely shouldn't look at. And
we're gonna look at them. Yeah,
it's our
sure
job to go through them and learn about them. Hooray!
And that's where we're gonna call it for today. That is the end of our first scenario, the labor of dogs. We might come back with more. I have a campaign of 5 scenarios put together that I would love to torture you all with.
Yay! I don't know if I have enough sanity to make it through 5 scenarios.
Well, your reward for completing the scenario successfully and having achieved the number of objectives you have is a restoration of 1d10 plus 3 sanity.
Damn, we did kill the big bad evil guy.
Yeah,
you killed the big bad evil guy. You dealt with Carter in the way that the scenario allows you to, and you scared off the hunting horror, which is a great surprise, honestly.
Do we form? I don't remember how it works. Do we form trauma bonds with our other agents?
It's possible. We'd roll for it. We can handle that off
Yeah.
mic. But there is a roll basically like to see if you catch a bond with an agent. Yeah. That's like a sand check or something. But yeah, and also keep track of every skill roll you failed. You have a chance to improve that skill.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I believe every skill you failed, you get 1% in. I think it's just
no, I'll have to look it up. There's errata that says you actually get more than that. It's like 1d3 or 1d4.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
But you have to make a skill. I'll pull up the errata and it has the new mechanics. Yeah,
we'll do that bookkeeping later. So, listeners, I hope you enjoyed The Labor of Dogs. I hope you will come back for our second scenario, Young Blood, as soon as we finish that. And yeah, let me know how you feel in the comments, and then head on over to Twitter to tell Ross that we just started eating. It's going to be about 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.